A Kabbalist is a person that has developed a sense that enables them to interact with hidden forces of reality. Let's say this is a person, and this person is in this world. Now in this world, there are all kinds of forces that we're aware of, maybe some that we aren't, and all these forces, we interact with them in one way or another, right? We interact with these forces constantly, but in fact, Kabbalists are people that have found that there are additional forces that are completely concealed from our five senses. It's not something that's that hard to believe, because in science, we come across this all the time, right? No one knew about the existence of bacteria and germs, etc., atoms and so on, and then a microscope was invented, and suddenly we had a glimpse into a whole world that was concealed from us. Of course, that world existed, only we didn't have the right device to tap into it, right? So Kabbalists found the exact same, only not with substances or matter that can be interpreted by our five senses. They found that there is actually a much wider world of forces that we are in. And this world, which can also be called the spiritual world, is actually the source of everything that we see and we experience in our world. So, just as an example, something happens to you. Some force you interact with. It could be something at work or at home or this or that, or something that happens in your city, and you're interacting with it in some way, right? And then a day later, something else happens to you. It could be good, could be bad, hopefully good. And you don't necessarily see the ties between these things, right? I mean, one event, another event. Some events we can kind of connect, most we can't. We don't understand the connection between these events, but in fact, Kabbalists have found that they all come from the spiritual world. And in the spiritual world, all of these events are in fact connected. Every single one of them. And that picture is a clear picture. So if you're in this world, then you experience the world through the forces that can be interpreted in our five senses. And if you're a Kabbalist, then it means that you've simply developed an additional sense, a sixth sense, if you might want to call it that. Although it's not like our five senses, it works in a different way. And this sense can connect to this world of forces, which are actually the governing forces of our world. So that's a Kabbalist.